Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're tackling a big one, a really big one, St. Augustine's Confessions.
It's basically a 1,600-year-old guide for anyone who's ever felt, restless.
Exactly. And we're going to get into the early life and the huge intellectual struggles of Aurelius Augustinus, this cornerstone of Western thought who kind of fused Platonist philosophy and Christian doctrine.
And that restlessness you mentioned, that's really the core of it. He starts writing this at age 43, and the whole book is framed as a kind of thanksgiving to God. It all comes back to that one famous line.
My heart will be restless until it finds rest in you.
That's the one. It's the whole thesis right there.
Okay, so let's unpack that journey. His youth, you can just feel the tension at home.
Oh, absolutely. You have his father, Patricius, a pagan who's really just focused on his son's career, his worldly success.
And then his mother, Monica, who is this incredibly devout Christian, just constantly praying for him.
That tension is everything. And his intellectual fire, wasn't lit by scripture. It was lit at age 19 when he read Cicero's Hortensius.
A book that's now lost, which is incredible.
Yeah. And that single book just launches him on this massive search for wisdom.
But that search, it actually leads him away from his mother's faith at first.
Right.
Why was that? Why was he so resistant to Catholicism?
Well, to him, the scriptures just seemed crude, almost, poorly written compared to the beautiful, sophisticated Latin classics he adored.
So he needed something more intellectual.
He did. And he found it for a time in Manichaeism. It was this dualistic system that gave him a very neat, non-Christian explanation for why evil exists. He scratched that intellectual itch.
But only for a while.
Only for a while. Eventually, he moves to Milan. He meets Bishop Ambrosius, and his prejudices start to crack.
And this is where Neoplatonism comes in.
Correct. Exactly. That was the real bridge for him. It wasn't Christianity itself, not at first. It was this philosophical tradition that showed him how you could think about a spiritual transcendent God.
By moving away from the physical world.
Right. And for him, that was especially about moving away from his really powerful sexual desires.
Let's talk about his view of human nature, because this part is it's radical. He's so unflinching. He dates sin all the way back to infancy.
Mm-hmm. That story he tells is so powerful. He talks about watching a baby, just a tiny infant, looking at his brother nursing and being, in his words, pale with jealous rage.
So even a baby's jealousy isn't innocent to him.
Not at all.